2 feet of rain. That's how much water farmers across southern Kentucky and parts of Tennessee have seen so far this summer. Now, that's taken a big bite out of profits, and it's going to cost all of us more to get fresh produce. Chris Conti spent the day with some farmers, and Chris, this has been a devastating summer for some crops.
Rory, there are some parts of Kentucky where they've lost thousands of acres of corn, and where the rain didn't wash away crops, it's ruined some vegetables entirely, like tomatoes. Even fields like this one, filled with soybeans that look lush and green, have problems going on beneath the surface.
Yeah, I raised all of these plants.
It takes a certain kind of courage
They were growing too fast.
for a farmer to show off crops
If you put a pesticide on and it rains, then you've just basically washed it off.
that look like this.
So it got too much water. I mean, the skin could only stretch so far so fast. That right there is not a sellable tomato.
Kim Roberts and her husband have spent a lifetime in these Franklin, Kentucky fields.
What we're seeing is damage from various insects.
You know, you shouldn't see this in a healthy squash plant.
But never before have they been hit with 24 inches of rain
In my mind, I'm thinking about what rate of insecticide.
in just 2 months of time.
In my lifetime, this is the worst tomato crop I've ever had in my life. It's probably the worst one I've ever seen.
It's been a rough year for vegetable producers. It really has.
As the county's extension agent, Jason Phillips has seen problems all across this part of the state.
We've seen a whole lot of disease issues. We've had a lot of insect pressure and just some trouble in our outdoor systems controlling weeds.
And row crops are taking a hit too. These soybeans may look green and lush, but they're being plagued by insects and other fungus.
So it's an unusual year, very unusual.
Bart Roberts has had to apply twice as much pesticide to his crops. Heavy, consistent rains keep washing them off.
Weather is in the farmer's mind 24/7 as far as making decisions.
They've lost about half of their tomatoes, costs they'll have to pass along to consumers in the form of higher prices.
Then it is going to cost a little bit more, but it's costing us a lot more to produce these tomatoes.
Farmers never say, "I wish the rain would quit."
We're having trouble. Odds are other people are having trouble.
This summer, though, they just need a break.
We'll just hope for a better year.
The humidity is delivering the knockout punch to some crops. What it's doing is creating perfect environments for weeds to grow. These weeds become great homes for insects that end up destroying crops. These farmers are just at the mercy of the weather right now. We're live in Cross Plains this evening. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.